With Valentine's Day approaching, I thought it'd be fun just to give you a few ideas of how to throw together an incredibly quick, simple and delicious supper, as you probably won't be going out this year. So the first one that I've decided to cook for you is a miso sesame chicken on a bed of roasted butternut squash. So what I've done is I have taken the peel off the butternut, taken out the seeds and then cut it quite thinly into discs, and I've layered those with olive oil and sesame seeds into this dish here, which I'm going to pop into the Aga for 20 minutes. So whilst that's cooking, I'm going to pop a tablespoon of sesame oil, a tablespoon of soy sauce. Now I'm using a tamari one, it's from xSpring, and then I'm using a tablespoon of brown rice vinegar. Again, this is from xSpring. And I'm using 60 mils of mirin, which is a Japanese rice wine. So it gives an amazing flavour. In that goes. And it's 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. In that goes. And 95 grams of miso paste, white miso paste. This is actually 100 grams in the jar, so no need to weigh it. You can just scoop most of it out and just leave yourself a tiny bit in the bottom. So once that's all in there, just give it a little bit of a stir around. So then the next step is to put your chicken thighs into the marinade, and I have taken off the excess little bits of fat that you find on chicken thighs and I've cut them in half. So once you've got them into the marinade, just give them a lovely coating, all that beautifulness. And then what you do is you get your butternut squash out of your Aga or your oven and pop the chicken on top of it and roast it for a further 20 minutes. And if you're cooking for your family this Valentine's night, which I guess loads of you are, this is such a quick recipe to do, really easy, and a great one that you can double the quantities on to feed more people if there's more in your household. But also it's something that would be really, really tasty if you had it cold. So don't worry you've made too much, I'm sure you'll enjoy eating it the next day. So back into my Aga for 20 minutes. It'll be ready to come out of the Aga when it's cooked. So if after 20 minutes yours doesn't look quite cooked, don't worry, pop it back in. Always best to stay on the safe side. So what I've done here for the garnish for the chicken when it comes out of the oven is just trim down some spring onions and pop them into really cold water, and that will just make them fan out, and then you can just sort of drop those over the top as a garnish and then they'll look really pretty. And then it's always good to pop some herbs on top as a garnish as well, and just add another layer of flavour to the dishes that you're cooking. So coriander is the natural one to go with this. Just snip off a little bunch and then just give it a light chopping through, and then that'll be that. There, that's great. So our chicken is now looking beautifully done, as you can see there, and I will just literally sprinkle the top of that with lots of beautiful coriander, spring onion, little bits on top of that. So that's a really, really quick Valentine's night supper dish, which you can throw together for your loved one or your loved ones. As it's lockdown, I'm sure we're with multiple loved ones at the moment.